Yo, Nico here. When was the last time that you failed at something new? Then, when was the last time that you failed at something that you've already failed at? Failing at something new is okay. Failing at something that you have consistently failed at is not okay. I've shared with you guys that I recently wanted to stop smoking. It was one of the last habits that I had that I needed to release from myself. I have in the past stopped smoking, and I know what brought up the reason I picked up smoking again this time. I was listening to a lecture, a message, and the gentleman said, "Why are you going to repeat failures?" And it hit me. What I'm doing is I'm just repeating the same thing, not advancing. I'm proud to say that this week I went all week without smoking. I'm proud of that because I know that it's something difficult for me to do, to not depend on smoke as a stress reliever. I decided I'm going to start failing at things that I haven't ever tried before. The way that I stopped smoking wasn't with patches. Don't get me wrong, if you need medically assisted treatment, go get it. I didn't stop with sheer willpower. Don't get me wrong, there was some will and motivation to do it. But the way that I stopped was I identify myself now as somebody who's not going to fail at that anymore. I identify as a person who doesn't smoke. I identify as somebody who's going to fail at something new. You got to change your identity. For many years, I was told some things about my identity that weren't true. They came from people who were very close to me. I used to get questioned, well, why can't you just change? What's so hard about it? You've done it before. And I look at these individuals as if they've never had to face something. And I figured it out. People are okay with failing at things that they're okay with failing at. They have a safety net. I remove my safety nets. If I'm going to fail at something new. Because that's how I live. If it can't cost me everything, I really won't be achieving anything. If you're an individual who's wanting to personally develop yourself, I don't do recovery. I'm over that. I'm in a development stage of my life. I ask you, will you create a new identity on what you're developing? Write it out. Write down your appearance. Write down thoughts that you will allow and thoughts that you won't allow. Create a new identity. Because if you could identify as a non-smoker, as somebody who doesn't drink, if you could identify as somebody who is developing better skills around those habits, it makes it so much easier.